Hello everyone, you're listening to KLJXLP Flagstaff. This is KJAC Radio and you're listening to a specialty show called Audio Hug. For some reason I can't hear. And you're listening to a specialty show called Audio Hug. This is Emily. I was just checking how I sounded on air. But I haven't done a solo episode in so long. I've had this show for about, I think, 3 semesters now. And I just recently started filming them, so if you want to check out the YouTube, you can find the YouTube. I forget the the name of it, but you can find it on my Instagram at audio_hug. But I'm gonna start by introducing myself like I do with my guest. I've had a guest on here for almost every episode, and I haven't done a solo episode since the beginning of fall semester, so it's crazy. But I'm Emily. I'm a junior here at NAU. And I'm majoring in social work with a minor in Spanish and accounting. I almost forgot. There's also a lot of people walking by and I'm scared. My top 3 favorite artists recently are Lola Young, SZA, Tyler. I'm gonna name more than 3. Billy and Kendrick. Those have been on repeat all week. And so yeah. So first, so I can get my bearings a little bit, I'm gonna begin by playing some of my playlist. First I'm gonna play some Lola Young. I've been really obsessed with her. I did find her from Messy, the song that went viral. But I've been really, she's a really, really good discography. And then I'm gonna play some SZA off the new album, or the new deluxe album, and then Birds of a Feather, because I have been emo that Billie didn't win anything at the Grammys, so I'm doing this for her. But I hope you guys enjoy. Hey everyone, we're back. I hope you guys have been enjoying the music. Yeah, so today's episode, let me pull up the name of it because I don't have notes. The name of this episode is What's Next and What's New. Basically, I wanted to title it this because I haven't done a solo episode in a while, and so I kind of just wanted to talk about what's been up, some funny stories that have happened, exciting things coming up, and everything. I don't have notes, I don't have my phone with me because I'm filming, and so I'm just gonna go whatever's on my mind. So first and foremost, I'm going to be oversharing on this, for sure. But I got diagnosed with chronic sinusitis, which basically means that I am more susceptible and can get sinus infections more easily, which has been really tough. I have been getting them every 2 weeks, which if you've had a sinus infection before, they're actually the worst thing ever. They suck. I'm currently on the tail end of one. They're not contagious, which is really nice, so I could still go out and do stuff, but it's really annoying to have to deal with. But this semester has been really, really, really good. I really enjoy my schedule. It's been the best schedule I've had in college, and I really enjoy my classes. I'm finally getting into my major classes and feeling really prepared to become a social worker. When I first came to college, I was an accounting major, and I'm really passionate about math, but I knew that I would really miss out helping people in the social work realm. My mom's a social worker, and she has been a real big inspiration for this, but I've also always had a passion for helping people, and yeah, that's what a lot of people say, but I just really want to, a lot of people in social work say that they really love helping people, but I want to do that as my career, and I think I can do a really good job at it. But yeah, I'm also doing a lot of really cool research this semester. In my research class, we are starting a project on links of trauma to homelessness. And then in my own personal research for my job, we just chose the research question yesterday with my professor, and I'm actually going to be researching the how ready social work students feel after having education online, hybrid, and in person. And so I'm really, really excited to see what the effects of that are. And I really enjoy research. It makes me feel really fulfilled to contribute to my like field, I guess. But yeah, some exciting things from the semester. Me and my two best friends went camping in Sedona, and I love being in nature. Like, I can't stress that enough. I love being in nature. It fills me with so much happiness. And being on that camping trip, especially with people that I love, just made it so much more special. And it's something that I just loved that trip. We, set up the tent. We, if you've ever heard of We're Not Really Strangers, it's like a question game. And like they have like questions, like conversation starters essentially. And we played that a lot. I did tarot card reading, which one of my other best friends gifted me. I've been really loving it. I'm super excited to continue doing it. And then we played ERS, Egyptian Rat Screw, / Slapjack. I don't really know if we played correctly. I'm pretty sure we do. But me and my longest friend back from camp play ERS all the time. And she's beat me for so long. It's ridiculous. I think I've won 1 or 2 times out of like, what is it now? I think 12 years we've been friends. Holy crap, that's crazy. Yeah, so 12 years we've been friends, and out of that, we're like long distance friends, but I've only won like 1 or 2 times. But I keep trying. I don't give up. But yeah, I really, really love Sedona, and it's not snowing up in Flag right now, which 1 is kind of concerning, but 2, I'm not mad about it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad about it. The only thing that I'm kind of disappointed about is I really want to go sledding. I really enjoy going sledding with my friends because there's a lot of cool hills on campus that we can go sledding on. So that's the only thing I missed out on. And skiing. I got into skiing last semester, and I actually really enjoy it. I never thought I could do it, and then I did it, which is crazy. I think kind of leading into that, I'm just like talking just stream of consciousness right now, but I think college has really showed me that I can do anything. You can do anything that you set your mind to, and stuff that I never ever thought I would be doing, I'm doing now. For example, this. I never thought I would have a radio show or be filming myself and posting it on YouTube. I'm not looking to become like a social media influencer or anything like that. I'm basically just posting these for people who want to watch, people who follow me on social media and want to watch them. I'm not doing this to like blow up or anything, but never thought I would ever do that. Never thought I would ski. Never thought I would be in research. Yeah, all these other things that I've done, and it's really incredible. Speaking of being uncomfortable, I was going to talk about this later, but I've been really pushing myself to be uncomfortable, because in that state, when you are uncomfortable, that's when you grow, and that's when you become better than you once were, because you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And I am the president of the Dance Society at NAU, which I've talked about before on here. I love that club so dearly. That's another thing I never thought I'd be able to do, is be a dancer. I never ever thought I would be a dancer. It has been one of my dreams. Growing up, I was a sports kid. I was soccer all the time, and then after I quit soccer, I got super into weightlifting, and which has been really defeating lately because of having the sinus infections. I haven't been able to weightlift as much as I want to, but I'm working through that. Anyway, so back to dancing. Studios, people that have been dancing since they were 6, 7, 8, really young. And it's really hard at, 19 years old, 18, whatever I was when I came to college, 18, to start dancing with little to no experience. I did a little bit of gymnastics, a little bit of cheer when I was a kid, but like barely. And I think I did like a little bit of dance, I don't remember, but like barely any. And so that club is really, it is marketing itself as a super inclusive club. At any level you can come and join us. And it really, like, when I say that, it really is that. Like, the people were so nice to me and teaching me what to do. They were very patient, like, whatever you don't feel comfortable with, don't do. And just, like, very patient with you, will help you. They don't judge at all. Everyone's super nice. And I went every single week. When I joined the club was when they actually started it. And so I went every single week. I was so excited. I wanted so badly for them to add an extra day because I want to dance more. I want to get better. And learning to dance by yourself is super intimidating, especially since, like, my coordination wasn't as good at the beginning. But it's hard to teach that to yourself. And so I kept going. I went every week. I tried so hard. You know, I tried remembering everything I learned. And now, and I think last spring, I joined the Showcase group, which is basically our separate group outside the club that we practice every Friday from 3 to 5, and we prepare for a performance. The first one that we ever did was not this last fall, but the fall before, and I didn't feel ready to be a part of that. And so, oh my gosh, my nose. And so I went and watched Super Incredible. Then we were performing in Proc Now, which was huge for us. Proc Now is an auditorium on campus. And so to now be performing on stage, and this semester would be my third performance, is incredible. I started with 8 dances, I went up to 9, and I think this semester I'm doing 11 or 12 dances. And so I'm super stoked. But to lead what I was saying is I actually am choreographing my own dance this semester. I have a big group with 28 dancers, and that's a little ambitious for my first dance to be doing a big group. But I really, really want to do Noid by Tyler, the Creator. It is a song that I love so dearly. It's a song that I heard and knew I wanted to do a dance to it as soon as I heard it. It's a super weird song. It's not everyone's cup of tea, I would say, but I love it. But today, me and the officers did a dance together, and I'm teaching some of it. And I am super uncomfortable. I'm super nervous. I feel like I'm not even qualified, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna do it, because the more I sit and be uncomfortable, I'm gonna get out of college and really regret not doing it or not choreographing a dance. And that's the facts of it. Another thing that I did that was uncomfortable is I made a new friend, and I'll explain the story. So I have such a good group of friends. I have coworkers that I love, I have a roommate that I love, and I have a bunch of friends up here that I love so dearly, and a handful of them are actually like my super close, like, lifelong friends. And so I'm really grateful that I found that so quickly, and I've had since the beginning of, or like middle of sophomore year, I would say, or beginning. I'm extremely grateful to have the friends that I have. So it's really easy for me to get comfortable with the friends that I have, because I don't know, it's just like easy because I have people to hang out with. And so I was like, and plus my dance team, like, I have all of them too. And so I was like, I really want to push myself out of my comfort zone friend-wise, because I feel like I'm not putting in the effort to meet new people. And so I went out to my first bar. I turned 21 back in September, and I haven't, like, been out to a bar yet. My roommate's also 21, but I don't know. Last semester was just really busy and hectic and whatever. And so we went to Collins, and it was throwback night, 2000s night or whatever. Super fun. Some of my dance friends came, whatever. And I see this girl, and she looks so cool. Oh my gosh. She's so masked, so cool, like dressed so awesomely. And I was like, I want to be her friend. But in like a bar setting, it's hard to, you know, talk to people and like get to know them there. And so we're leaving, and I tell my roommate, I'm like, I want to get her Instagram. Like, I think we could be really good friends. Like, I just have a gut feeling, like, whatever. And she was like, well, that was your chance. Like, if you're going to do it, do it. And I literally turned immediately, no thoughts, went up to her, and I was like, hey, I think you're super cool, and can I get your Instagram? Purely platonic, not trying to hit on you, whatever. And she was so nice about it, gave me her Instagram, and we've been texting, and it's so fun. Like, I've been having such a good time. We have plans to hang out next week, like, super exciting. So this goes to say, push yourself out of your comfort zone. You never know what's gonna happen. The worst thing that could have happened is that she said no, and then I went home, and I probably would have never seen her again. And if I did, it would have probably been another bar, and it would just been whatever. You know what I mean? So I really had nothing to lose, to be honest. But yeah, so that's been really fun. This last Tuesday was my sister's birthday. Yay. Also, I just remembered it's my best friend's Jack's birthday. Happy birthday, Jack. Happy birthday, Jack. Happy birthday, Jack. I will text you ASAP. We're going down this weekend for my sister's birthday. We're going go-karting. And then I'm actually going to Jack's apartment to have a little birthday celebration with him. And I thrifted him the cutest card. I'm probably not going to post this. I hope he's not listening. If he's listening, I'm sorry, I'm spoiling it. But I thrifted the cutest card, and I wish I like brought it to show on camera. Maybe I'll put a picture in. But it's literally so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, what else has been going on? Winter break was really, really fun. I went to Tucson for the first time, and I don't know why. My family's just never been to Tucson. If you're not from Arizona or not familiar with the area, Tucson's like super down below, and then Phoenix, and then Flag. I grew up in Phoenix, or like Surprise, Arizona, and I've never been to Tucson ever. Like, my family just has never gone. I don't know why, but my roommate, her boyfriend, and then my other friend are all from there, and so I was like, I would love to come see where you guys grew up and like whatever. And so I went out there, and we did so many fun activities, and Tucson definitely has a lot to offer. It's very fun. And I also visited another friend, and we went stargazing. So yeah, that was also really fun. Trying to think of what else. Things coming up. Oh, Valentine's Day is coming up, which is so exciting. It'll be, me and Meg are almost hitting our 4-year, and so I told Meg, I was like, I really want to spend quality time together, because Meg and I are really busy people. We are very motivated, and we have a lot going on. And I'm really glad that it's that way, because I don't want our relationship to hold either of us back. But we're still doing really good and everything. And I was like, I want to go on a trip. I want to go do something together rather than get each other gifts. Like, I don't want material things. I want, like, to go somewhere. And Meg was like, okay, I'll plan it. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, of course. And so we were talking about plans or something, and I didn't know anything about this. And they're like, yeah, like when we drive over to Vegas. And I was like, what? And they're like, oh, nothing. And so they kind of accidentally spoiled it. But we're going to Vegas, and I have no idea what we're doing, but I really hope that we're going to the Sphere, because that's something we've both been wanting to do. And there's a buffet. It's kind of on the more expensive side, but it's called The Spoon, I think. It's either The Spoon or The Fork. I can never remember. And it's in one of the casinos, and it is one of the best buffets I've ever been to in my entire life. Like, the best food, biggest selection, so good. So I really want to go there bad. But yeah, so I'm gonna think of more stuff to talk about because my brain is going blank. And I'm gonna play some more music that's been on repeat. Let me see what I have next. More SZA. I haven't played the Billie Eilish song yet, but I have some Mar Apollo, Jordan Ward, and then there's a Kid Cudi song that is super old, but I have been listening to it on repeat. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm gonna play some more of my music. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be back in a little bit. Hello everyone, you're listening to KLJXLP Flagstaff. This is KJAC Radio, and you're listening to a specialty show called Audio Hug. This is Emily, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the music. I've been talking a lot more than music's been playing today, but that's okay. This is my first solo episode back, and so I'm enjoying it. A couple more things that I remembered and wanted to talk about was I actually cut my own hair. Usually I have bangs. People who are listening audibly can't see, but I usually have bangs. I actually cut my hair by myself, which is another thing I did that's really uncomfortable for me this week. And I'm really proud of myself for pushing myself out of my comfort zone and trying something new that scares me. I also really needed a haircut, but I really, really like it, and low-key, it's one of the best haircuts I've gotten, just because I feel like I don't explain what I want good enough when I go to the hair salon, so that's my bad, probably. But, yeah. Also, I put on my little poster I was going to talk about self-care, and self-care is something that, social work field stresses a lot, and I think that all majors should stress to their students because being in college is really stressful. If you've been in college, you know, but just being on your own for the first time, having to feed yourself, work, do schoolwork, have a social life, internships, clubs, all this stuff, it's a lot of stuff, and so it can be really stressful. And so something I do for self-care is journaling. Journaling is a really big deal for me. I love documenting my life that way, but also just being able to write down my thoughts and get thoughts out of my brain and on paper is really helpful. I have about 20 pages left of my third journal, and I fill them up all the way. All the pages are completely full. And yeah, I finished. I started journaling last year in January, and I'm about to finish my third journal in February of the next year. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, another thing I do for self-care is exercise and dance, hang out with friends. Me and my roommate last night played Roblox, which sounds so funny to say out loud. But we played some Roblox games, and there's ones where it's like mic'd up and you can talk, and it's basically just a game for people to talk on their mics. People are crazy. People were being inappropriate. People were, some people were blasting Fetty Wap. Some people were just acting a fool. It was insane. But really enjoyed that. What was I gonna say? Oh, randomly, sorry, someone's staring at me. Randomly, the other day, one of my friends texted me, and he was like, or Eli, he's actually on the show, and he was like, "Hey, freak," and I was like, what is going on? And he was like, so me, you, and Micah are gonna go get a triple dipper at Chili's. And if you guys know me, I love Chili's, and I haven't been in a while, and I was like, absolutely. So we're going tonight for dinner. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Also, another thing that is literally critical to me is Diet Coke. And most of people know this about me. I wish I had one in the booth right now, but there's no drinks other than water allowed in the booth. So I have my trusty Hydro, but I'm gonna take a drink actually of it. I really hope you guys can hear that. But yeah, I really wish I had one in the booth with me right now. But what else is happening coming up? I've had a really slow week just because of having the sinus infection. But yeah, all these songs mean a lot to me also, the ones I've been playing. And yeah, I think I'm gonna play one more song before I go, and then yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. First solo episode in a while. Okay. I love this song. I wanna feel sun on my skin. If I'm not in Sedona listening to this damn song. What is it about me? Oh my god, that hurts so bad.